Wait, do I have to?
Talk like you're talking to me or...
Okay, so I'm actually saying my testimony right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ready?
Should I just talk like I usually do?
Just talk like usual.
Okay.
So who are you?
Hey everyone, I'm Nancy Weeblehouse. I'm a senior at St. Stephen's High School, and I'm here to talk to you about my prayer life. A few years ago, my prayer life wasn't good at all. I prayed only when I felt I needed to pray to God, which would be once a week or at church. And I realized how selfish that was. Prayer is supposed to be a selfless thing and not a selfish thing. You should be giving yourself to God when you pray. And these past 2 years have really taught me that. My most memorable prayer experience happened during a retreat a few weeks ago. I was in confession with Father Mac, and he gave me some really good advice that I didn't realize how important it was until that night. He told me that before I went to bed, I should take 5 minutes to have an honest prayer with God. And what he meant by that was I should not hold anything back from God. Every day, before then, I wasn't really praying like that. I was just repeating things that I'd said every night. I wasn't having an actual conversation. Father Matt helped me realize how important it was to just sit there and say everything that was on your heart to God. I think everyone should look at talking to God like you're talking to your best friend, because when you talk to your best friend, you don't hold anything back. You talk about your failures or your success, the good things that happen, the bad things that happen. And it's just like that with God. Since retreat, my prayer life has changed a lot. My prayers are more meaningful, and I just talk to God like I would talk to anyone. And I take the 5 minutes to just share whatever I need to, that I need to tell him or what's on my mind. Prayer has been a special part of my life in many ways. Me and Nicole pray in the morning on the way to school every day. I take 5 minutes every night to pray to God, and throughout the day I pray to him if I'm stressed out about something like a test or college applications. Prayer is special because there's so many different ways to pray, and you can pray at any time of the day, and it's your own unique connection with God. And if some ways of prayer don't work for you, other types of prayer will. It's important to set aside a time to pray every day, but it's also important to set aside a space to pray, just a sacred space to go to, like in your room or like anywhere in your house, just to pray. I think it's important for all of us to do that. I don't really have a specific place, but I create one. I take out everything I need to pray every night, and I put it on my bed, and that's where I pray every night. I feel like it's important to have that space because it just helps you focus on that one moment to just have a good conversation with God. I hope that after tonight, you guys will really look at prayer in a different way and see how important prayer is and how powerful it can be in your life. Just take that 5 minutes like I did, and it can really change things for you and further your relationship with God. Yeah.